Hi, families, and welcome to school year 2024-2025. Thanks so much for taking a look at this post and giving me the chance to share with you one of the really powerful learning tools that we use here at First Pres to support your children's development and school readiness, and that is a play-based curriculum. So one of the most, really fundamental aspects of children learning, but just adults and learning, humans and learning, is humans really learn best when they're fully engaged and, all of their senses, they're in that flow moment. That's another word for play for grown-ups. Flow, creativity, mucking about, just, kind of trying things out, is when humans learn best. That's when we're really enjoying it. It's very self-motivating, it's meaningful, and that is definitely the case for young children as well. And so what does play-based learning look like? What does that mean in a school environment with teachers in a class? And so one of the things that it looks like is lots of different materials that are available in different areas that kind of give you a clue to what's going on there. It's sort of an invitation, and you can understand, oh yeah, that's a dramatic play area. Oh look, it's a sandbox. There's sensory materials, there's scoops, there's different items that rotate through to spark imagination, like dinosaurs in the sandbox or trucks in the sandbox. There's things, there's gross motor areas and tricycles and places to be strong and fast. Tabletop materials that are put out that have lots of different specific content things to learn about, like a floor puzzle about the solar system, but also lots of different little figures and math manipulatives, which might just look like a set of animals, right? There's a set that we have of panda bears, and there's big panda bears and medium-sized panda bears and tiny panda bears. And of course, for the children, it creates a story. There's the mom panda bear, there's the baby panda bear. They're building houses, they're doing things, they're playing, they're talking with their friends. And of course, while they're doing that, they're sorting, they're counting, they are trying to get, and look and find all of the baby panda bears, which are the smallest ones. They're having conversations with their friends. Very common. You have all of them. That's not fair. You have more than me. So while that's a great social problem that they're now communicating, teachers might be helping them sort that out. It's also math, right? You can't have a disagreement with your friends about who has more without having some really good foundational understanding of quantity. So that gives you an idea of what it looks like. Other ways that it looks like are things that teachers are doing. Open-ended questions, supporting problem solving, like in that example of children having a disagreement, giving them the words of how to ask a question, solve a problem, take turns. How can this friend come join this game with you? Why do you think that fell over? Ooh, how tall do you think this can get? So asking open-ended questions. Teachers also support play-based learning by creating schedules and spaces that really reduce transitions. So if kids are having to move around from place to place, if their day is chopped up into tiny little segments of time of 10 minutes or 15 minutes or 20 minutes and bells ring and they have to move and go to a different place, then right when they're kind of getting into that flow, right when they've decided what they want to do and they've really practiced and done a lot of good work with executive functioning of choosing what they want to do, getting into that task, where's that happening, where are my friends, talking with someone, right when they get into it, then it's been disrupted and they can't continue on. So really having those nice long spaces in the morning, 45 minutes, an hour, even 2 hours of time is a mark of a high quality play-based curriculum. And of course, the other thing that teachers do in a play-based curriculum is they do provide activities that give a little nudge, a little spark of an idea, are a little bit more teacher guided, but without taking it over. So that means it's a lot more about the process instead of the product. So they might provide some structure to give an idea. So it's not just anything in the whole world. It may be some paper with some glue sticks. It may be a paper and, with staples, and they're making books. So there's some structure to kind of give an idea, but it's not that it has to look one specific way. And that gives kids, again, the creativity and that feeling of kind of just mucking about, and they're going to be much more self-motivated and enjoying that activity. So that's a lot of what you see here at First Pres. There's lots of materials, they change, they rotate. Children have choices. They're able to choose what they want to do. They have a good amount of time to really think about what they want to do, maybe change their idea. Maybe they have to figure out with their friends. They have some good problem solving, and then they have time to really enjoy it. So there's a lot of neuroscience and research that also shows how amazing and wonderful play-based learning and curriculum is. Check it out. Here's a place that you can find some of that. And I hope you can really just feel and learn how much providing a play-based program for your child is really just a gift for them to be, really powerfully ready for school, feeling confident, really having a lot of that executive functioning language and social skills, that emotional development, so that they're really going to feel comfortable and confident and ready when they go to elementary school, but also for life. These are amazing life skills that we really do the foundation of learning those tasks and how we're going to approach, how we work on a team, how we have a project and deliverables and all those things. It happens now when kids are 2 and 4 and 5. So it's an amazing gift that we're giving kids by giving them this really, stimulating, well-developed space that they can move about in and make choices and be playing. One thing I want to highlight before I finish up with you today is definitely check out on the next slide how November is a little bit different on our calendar. So Thanksgiving and everything like that is the same, but we are going to a national conference. It kind of cycles around the country, and it's back in Southern California, which it hasn't been for a good 5-6 years. So we're going to be going, and I've been saving up our professional development funds so that the center can support the teachers in attending the convention. So please check out on the next slide those dates. And what this means is we have the 2 days that we're closed to go to the convention, but then also, because we'll already have been doing so much professional development, we will not be having a staff meeting early closure Friday in November. So check that all out on the next slide. And please just remember to always stop on by if you have questions. We're always open to set up a parent meeting or even just make an appointment for a phone call, because I know sometimes at pick up and drop off, it's not always, the best time to talk about things. So please just always remember to come and ask us questions. We want to work with you. We want to support what, is just happening in your family and your child's development, and walk alongside, in this amazing, fun, beautiful years of early childhood with you and your child. So thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great school year. See you later, everybody.